After reading some of the comments that I just got on my latest video about people not making money in equities, I thought I would backtrack for 1 second. Just talk about why I started Scope Labs. I started Scope Labs because I am qualified to do Scope Labs. And when I say I'm qualified, it's because I was in the brokerage industry for 20 odd years. A lot of it as a retail stockbroker managing high net individuals' money. Secondly, as a hedge fund manager, and subsequently as a trader. And I get people like Randy Tooth telling me that I need to go get a job when I shut down in 2003. So I don't have to go get a job because I made money while I worked. And I also, he says that I have to give away money. I think it's very tacky when people go, and Jim Cramer just does nothing but talk about his charitable remainder trust. I have a charitable remainder trust, and I will bet Randy's salary that I gave away more money by giving out 5% of my trust than he made. So let's not talk about my charitable giving. I think it's rude. And the reason why I'm saying I'm qualified is because I have a knowledge. I've been on the inside. I worked in the business. Now, all these other armchair traders talk about their successes. Now, when I was still raising money and engaged in this business, I did interviews and things of that nature. Well, during that period, I was published in little places called Barron's, Reuters, Street.com, Wall Street Journal, these little publications. Now, I think it's a little different than this guy they had on the other day, some kid trading out of his mom's basement, borrowed a suit, and they put him on TV, and they were just appalled at what he said on TV. It gets millions and millions of hits. He's just some punk kid trading fucking Dow Minis. I have more money in the ashtray of my car. Not that I'm so rich, but this is what we qualify as these, experts in this industry. It's fucking ridiculous. And so, when we go look at these people on Twitter or even on CNBC often, and these analysts, Keith McCullough seems like a nice guy. He goes around making all these market calls. If you don't have any money in the game, there's no stress to it. I never missed a 4-foot putt unless there was $10,000 on it when I golfed. Tennis without a net, hell, I can hit the fuck out of the ball. I'm the best tennis player you've ever seen if there's no net. So I guess my point is, we were talking about people don't make money in equities. You can't follow Warren Buffett's ideas because he does these fraudulent preferred stock bullshit things while he's sitting in the tub jerking off over Bank of America's beating as his beating, I guess, or whatever it is. He's able to take us for a pony ride with some adjustable warrants and preferreds, and guess what? Steve Cohen at SAC, he's not taking your money. Arian, or whatever your name is, you keep saying that all these people, Einhorn, give that Einhorn guy a call. See how much of your money he's going to run. Call Jim Simons over at Renaissance Capital and see if those guys want to run your money. Anybody that's any good at it supposedly probably has some sort of scam or some inside information. They're not allowing you in on it. And then when you look at what they have in the fucking portfolio, you don't understand that they have it hedged 18 million ways by Sunday. So until you're actually published in these major publications, not on Twitter, not with your timestamp Twitter rampages, and that you were right here and right there and all this other bullshit, I'll show you an example. Here's an example of a Barron's, and that you can go verify, or Reuters, where everybody puts me in the bearish camp, which I was in August of 2000. Go look at this chart right here. And then later in the chart, I was bullish twice. And I picked the absolute bottom twice. After I quit doing these publications, I kept trading my own money. I helped my previous hedge fund investors by sending out a daily market update. And in that update, I explained to them that Fannie Mae was going to go bankrupt. Look at this chart. Look at the days. Look at what I told them. The stock was like 70 and shit. I told them the company's going to go bankrupt. I also told people that General Motors was going to go bankrupt. I go out of my way to try to warn people And that's why I'm qualified, is I've actually done the job. I trade my own money. I still trade my own money because interest rates are zero. If the Fed was, if treasuries were paying 8 or 10%, I'd put all my money in fucking treasuries and never give it another thought. But because interest rates are zero and there is inflation, I go ahead and, it's a sickness like anything else. I stay in the game because I know how to do the game. But I do Scope Labs it's free. There's no fucking ads. There's no Google ad selling you some fucking gold. There's nothing. I do it for nothing. I'm qualified and I do it for nothing. So maybe it's one of those things that's too good to be true.